Right now I'm just mixing up a little bit of epoxy. I only need a tiny, tiny little bit, less than a pea size each. Remember, you mix these 50-50. So I squirt out like, I don't know, a little less than a pea size. And just mixing this up because I'm only going to literally use a little drop of it. Then you're going to grab your switch. Just kind of be careful when you're handling it so that the wires don't bend and break right there. And you can also see what I've done is I've just bent the wires a little bit right here. So that said, what I can do is I can take them on this side and just kind of start the wires to go in that little slit. And then on this side, I can grab the wires and pull them through. And I want to pull just until I get about that much of the wire through. So I still have that little bit of the switch left. And then I can put some epoxy in there. And I'm literally just going to take a tiny little drop and just put it in the bottom. You could see it's not really much at all. In fact, some might even argue that you don't even need it. But I'm going to tell you to put it there, whether you need it or not. I think it would be beneficial. Now I pushed it in, and that button's now sitting flat in there. It actually feels like it's not going anywhere. If it feels like it wiggles or is a little loose, I guess it doesn't hurt to put a little piece of masking tape right on there to just to make sure. Okay, that's going to need to just set up. In the meantime, if you put the tape over it, even you could still press it if you wanted. If you ended up needing it, but it's not wired yet anyway. Okay, all right. So that's installing this. Yeah, I should say epoxying the switch in the wires that are coming through. In the meantime, I should say, why don't we just take these wires and maybe helps if you just tape them out of the way by maybe putting a little piece of tape down there at the bottom, and we'll deal with wiring these up a little bit later.